We are back on the road from our time in Big Bend. Still driving through West Texas, the county of Big Bend offers up another couple days of driving through mountains and canyons while we think of what to do next. With our time in the United States quickly dwindling, we need to make some decisions soon though.
So, we are in Carlsbad getting an oil change. Since we've entered the US, we've done over 8,000 kilometers, which is quite a lot. So, it's time to change the oil, keep our beautiful home running smoothly.
Regular maintenance is priority number one for our home on wheels. The last thing we want is to be stuck on the side of the road. Again.
And just like that, we have an oil change. I could easily do the oil change myself, but it's a lot harder to try and find somewhere to dump all the oil. This is just so much easier. Have them do it all. So, no big deal.
We are heading to another well-known park in Texas. This one, while not as large as Big Bend, offers the highest peak in all of Texas.
We made it to Guadalupe Mountains.
Yep, that's where we are right now.
Yeah, instead of having a couple of days off, a couple of days of relax between Big Bend and here, we decided to push through and come here right away, so we only had 1 day of rest.
Not much, but there's something coming that we kind of wanted to avoid.
Yeah, an Arctic cold front is heading our way, which will make that at night it's gonna be -10.
-12 almost, in some places.
And a lot of wind.
Yeah,
and a lot of cold. So we kind of don't want that. So that's why we're here now, and we're gonna do some hikes. And by tomorrow evening, we want to get out of here again, so that we don't have these extreme cold weather. Hopefully.
Yeah, we're gonna push west, because the further west we go, we can avoid the extreme cold temperatures. So we're only spending 1 night here in the Guadalupe Mountains, and yeah, that's it.
So I'm ready for my hike.
Let's go.
I'm off to explore one of Guadalupe Mountains' best hikes, the McKittrick Canyon. This 16-kilometer hike took me to some amazing views and points of interest, such as Pratt Cabin, 100-year-old cabin made just for a geologist to work. I keep going as I enter the grotto, a walk through time as I am in amazement of the unique rock formations. After 2 hours of climbing, I finally made it to the ridge. I finally see sunshine peeking over again. So let's go check out that view. This is gonna be good. Oh yeah. Oh. Nice. So worth it. Truck over there. We are at such a random place right now, just out of Carlsbad. And we found some showers here, so we're so happy. Let's check it out where we are. I'm gonna open this big door. All right, does not look too bad. All right. Finally a shower. After 4 days, or maybe even 5, I don't even remember. The last shower we had to put in quarters to get 5 minutes of shower. 5 minutes, that's not even enough to wash your hair. So this feels just absolutely amazing. So check it out. The camper is extremely full and very busy right now, but there is a reason for it. As there is an Arctic front passing us right now in New Mexico, we are preparing ourselves for temperatures of -12. So we've got a lot going on. We brought all our electrical stuff inside. We don't want that to be freezing, of course. So everything that we have that might get affected by the weather is inside. We put a little blanket on the floor because, of course, the cold also comes from the floor up. So that is what we did. Thank God we've got heating, so this guy is gonna be running extra hours tonight. And then we also came up with the idea of using our sleeping bags. Very romantic. Using our sleeping bags tonight so our little tiny feet don't get too cold.
I think we're going to be ready. At least it's not windy. There is wind supposed to be in the weather forecast as well, but hopefully we're just going to get hit with the cold.
Yeah, and also because of that wind, we actually were planning to hike the highest peak in the Guadalupe Mountains, but we had to change our plans because there was just way too much wind. It would not be safe, so we kind of made sure that we're prepared for 2 very, very, very cold nights.
Yep.
So yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see if we're still alive tomorrow. We're all ready for bed.
It only got a little colder outside, so we're in our sleeping bags, under a blanket and over a blanket.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty warm. Are you?
Yeah, my feet could be warmer.
I think we're gonna be just fine. Good night.
We survived the sub-zero temperatures of the Arctic cold front that came through the area. We weren't sure how our four-wheel camper was going to hold up to this cold weather, but we were pleasantly surprised by the outcome. We emerge into a completely new landscape as the ones before. Apparently we're in higher elevation, and we're getting our first glimpse of snow in a long time.
And all of a sudden, we're on a ski hill.
Yeah.
Check this out.
We were joking about there being a ski hill. We were just in the desert, and now there's a ski hill. Up she goes. Ah! Right. But sadly, we're not going to do anything here. It's $30 for a
tube.
For a tube.
Yeah, for a little tiny thing. The rest of the ski hill is not open yet. So
yeah, we wanted to do it, but not for that price.
And not a lot of fun just yet.
Yeah, not yet. So keep moving west.
Yep.
Lindsay and I had a completely different idea of what New Mexico would be like, but we were glad we were wrong because this drive is awesome. Coming down the other side of the mountains, we couldn't visit New Mexico without seeing one of its most notable parks. White Sands National Park. Some of you may know, but this area is what is called the Trinity Site, which means this is where the first nuclear bomb was set off and completely changed the world as we know it. Whatever your feelings are on nuclear energy is, you can't ignore the awesomeness of this area for that reason. But now this 589 square kilometer park is dedicated to conservation and preservation.
We are at White Sands National Park. Check this out.
It looks like snow, but it's not. But it's just as cold.
It feels like snow. Oh, it's so cold. But it's pretty. Love it. Many people love it. Yeehaw. What are you saying?
I said, let's go. Let's go check it out.
There are many hikes here in White Sands. Some are difficult to follow, as it's literally just sand and the landscape keeps changing.
That's nice.
You see all that land, Simba? All that land is ours.
We don't wander too far from the truck. Not for fear of getting lost, but because that cold front we're dealing with has not left yet. We are still making the best of our time here though, as it's something we knew we wanted to see. But we feel we are done with these cold temperatures for the moment, so I skate off a giant hill and into the truck. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and we want to settle for a few days. I wonder where we're gonna end up.